Today we're going to look at Lesson 1, Volume of Rectangular Prisms. This is the first lesson in Chapter 10. So, the thing that you need to know about rectangular prisms is it's a 3D object. And when we're finding the volume, we're going to use this formula right here. So, volume equals length times width times height.
Serenity Benton, your ride is waiting at the car circle. Serenity Benton, your ride is waiting in the car circle.
Okay, so that's what we're going to do. There's three numbers this time. We have the length, the width, and the height since it's a three-dimensional object. Let's take a look at this first one. First thing we're going to do is write the formula. Volume equals length times width times height. And my length and my width and my height are all the same number. And since we're multiplying, it doesn't matter which order it goes in. So 5 times 5 times 5. We'll multiply 5 times 5 and get 25. And then 25 times 5 and we get 125. We're going to do inches cubed because it's a three-dimensional object. So we are cubing it. Okay, let's look at the next one. Again, we're finding the volume. So V equals L times W times H. We're going to take our three numbers. So we have the length, the width, and the height. So 10 times 4 times 6. Now, if you put your numbers in a different order, that's okay because when you multiply them together, if you do it correctly, you'll get the same thing. So we get 240 feet cubed. And this next one, you can see that it's in a word problem. That's really easy just to pick the numbers out. You can also see two are whole numbers and one's a mixed number. So it's going to make it just a little bit more tricky to do instead of just whole numbers. So first we're going to write our formula. And then we see we have length, height, and width. I'm going to put 4 times 5 times 8.5. When you have a mixed number or a decimal in it, multiply the whole numbers first. And then we'll look at the mixed number. To multiply with a mixed number, we need to change it to an improper fraction. So 2 times 8 is 16. 16 plus 1 is 17 over 2. Now when we have a whole number and we're multiplying by fraction, we need to put it over 1. 2 changes into 1. 20 changes into 10. We have 1s on the bottom, so we're going to have a whole number answer. 10 times 17 is 170. We have inches up there, so this is going to be inches cubed. Okay, on this right-hand side, we're going to be finding the missing dimension. So we're going to be using the same formula as above. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you how to do it down here. So V equals L times W times H. And we're just going to, first we need to figure out that we're finding the width. So we're going to leave that W there. But now we're going to plug these numbers in. So V is 94.5, so 94.5 equals L is 7. The height is 3, and I'm going to put the W at the end. Because that way we can see that 7 times 3 is 21 times W, 94.5. The opposite of multiplying 21 is dividing 21. So I have 94.5 divided by 21. Decimal moves up. 21 goes into 94 4 times because that's 84. Bring down our 5. 21 goes in 105 5 times because that is 105. So our answer is 4.5 kilometers. We are not cubing this because we are just finding W and not the volume. These last two are just extra practice on solving volume. So we have V equals L length times width times height. So 9 times 7 times 5. 9 times 7 is 63. Then we have 63 times 5. 3 times 5 is 15. 30, 31. So 315 yards cubed. Circle or square your answer, please. Then our last one, we have volume equals length times width times height. So we have 4 times 4 times 13. I'm going to do 4 times 4 first because because I know that's 16. And then 16 times 13. 6 times 3 is 18. 3, 4, 0, 6, 1. So 8, 10, 2. 208 meters cubed. And that's all you have to do. If you need more help, check out some other YouTube videos or go on to Khan Academy.